The Cleveland Browns just can't stay out of chaos, and this time it might actually change everything. In a stunning new report, insider Mary Kay Cabot claims head coach Kevin Stefanski is considering giving up play-calling duties to offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. On top of that, there's growing speculation that rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders could finally get his shot to take over from Dillon Gabriel. For months, fans have begged for something, anything, to spark life back into this offense. The team looks lost, the chemistry is gone, and every week feels like the same story. Bad calls, worse execution, and zero accountability. But this latest bombshell doesn't feel like a sudden act of wisdom. It feels like damage control, a desperate move by a coach backed into a corner. Because let's be real, Stefanski hasn't exactly earned the benefit of the doubt. He's been clinging to his playbook and his preferred quarterback like a man trying to keep his job, not win games. And now that pressure from the front office, the media, and an outraged fan base is boiling over. It looks like change might finally be forced. If Rees does take over play calling and Shedeur steps in as QB1, it could be the most important shift Cleveland's seen in years. But under all the excitement, one question remains. Is this the beginning of a new era, or just another chapter in the Browns' never-ending cycle of chaos? When Browns insider Mary Kay Cabot dropped her latest report, it didn't just make headlines, it sent shockwaves through Cleveland. According to her sources, head coach Kevin Stefanski is considering giving up play-calling duties to offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. That might sound like a simple adjustment, but inside an NFL locker room, it's massive. Play calling is power, and Stefanski handing that over means something bigger is happening behind the scenes. Fans immediately began connecting the dots. Was this Stefanski's decision, or was it pressure from the top? Rumors suggest Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Berry have finally lost patience with the team's stagnant offense and Stefanski's unwillingness to adapt. And suddenly, another name resurfaced: Shedeur Sanders. If Rees takes over, insiders believe Shedeur could finally get his chance under a system designed to let him shine. But the question everyone's asking now is simple. Did Stefanski really choose this, or was the decision made for him? Either way, the Browns' locker room just got a whole lot louder. Behind Cleveland's recent headlines lies something much deeper, an internal battle that's been brewing for months. Reports suggest there's real tension inside the Browns organization, with Kevin Stefanski, Andrew Berry, and even ownership quietly clashing over control. Some insiders call it an unspoken war, one that's now starting to spill into public view. At the center of it all sits Shedeur Sanders, the rookie quarterback caught in the crossfire. Stefanski's stubborn loyalty to Dillon Gabriel has left fans frustrated and the locker room divided. Many believe Stefanski's pride won't let him admit his system isn't working, while the front office just wants results. That's why this latest shakeup feels different. It's not about strategy. It's about survival. If Stefanski won't adapt, someone else will. And if the rumors are true, the front office might already be choosing sides. Because in Cleveland, the biggest competition isn't just on the field. It's happening behind closed doors. The signs were there long before the reports broke. Week after week, the Browns' offense looked lifeless, predictable, and uninspired. Yet Kevin Stefanski refused to make a single meaningful change. Fans begged for a shift. Analysts called him out. Still, nothing. It was as if the team was content to drown in mediocrity, rather than admit something wasn't working. By the time the losses piled up, the damage was already done. The chemistry had vanished, the locker room's energy was flat, and players were losing faith in the system. Even the most loyal Browns fans could see it. Stefanski's stubbornness was turning potential into pain. It shouldn't have taken national embarrassment for the organization to act, but here we are. Only after relentless criticism and fan outrage did the team start talking about changes. Now, with the season slipping away, the Browns are scrambling to fix what should have been corrected months ago. And the cruel truth? Every delay only makes the comeback harder. While the Browns' chaos unfolded in public, Shedeur Sanders stayed quiet, but not still. Away from the noise, he was grinding. Every morning, he showed up early, working on timing, footwork, and precision, even when the team kept him on the sidelines. Rumors swirled that he was injured, yet no one ever saw proof. No limp, no brace, no official report, just a convenient excuse that kept him out of the spotlight. Those close to Shedeur say he never complained. Instead, he focused on staying ready, waiting for the day he could prove everyone wrong. And now, with Tommy Rees rumored to take over play calling, that moment might finally be coming. Shedeur's patience hasn't been weakness, it's been strategy. While others scrambled to defend their positions, he's been quietly preparing to take one. And if he gets the call, fans believe it won't just be a comeback, it'll be redemption. Because when a player's talent speaks louder than politics, the silence doesn't last forever. If there's one name that could change everything in Cleveland, it's Tommy Rees. The moment reports surfaced that he might take over play calling, fans felt something they hadn't felt in months. Hope. Rees isn't just another coordinator. He's a strategist who builds around him. Quarterback strengths. And for Shedeur Sanders, that could mean everything. The chemistry between the two has already been caught on camera. Rees pushing Shedeur through drills, fine-tuning his timing, and praising his rhythm. Their connection looks natural, almost effortless, like coach and quarterback were speaking the same language. Under Rees, offenses play faster, smarter, and sharper. Exactly what the Browns have been missing under Stefanski's rigid, outdated system. With Rees calling the shots and Shedeur leading the huddle, Cleveland could finally see an offense built on creativity instead of caution. No more predictable drives, no more wasted talent, just a system designed to win. For the first time in a long time, it feels like the Browns might have a real plan. But the question remains, will the old guard actually let it happen? Now that all eyes are on Cleveland, the question isn't whether change is coming, it's why it's coming. Is this a genuine shift towards something better, or just another round of damage control to quiet the outrage? Because let's be honest, Kevin Stefanski's sudden realization that his system isn't working didn't come from self-reflection. It came from pressure. From fans, ownership, and the media finally calling him out. If Tommy Rees really does take over and Shedeur Sanders finally steps on that field, it could rewrite Cleveland's entire season. But if this is just another desperate attempt to save reputations, the Browns are only delaying the inevitable. Every move from here on out will show whether this franchise is serious about winning or simply pretending to evolve. Because the truth is, Cleveland doesn't need another headline. It needs accountability. And for Shedeur Sanders, this isn't just a second chance. It's his moment to prove that even in the most dysfunctional system, real talent can't be buried forever.